Disney has been a pioneer in entertainment for more than 100 years. It has been a source of entertainment for kids and even adults for many years now. But this hasn't stopped Disney enthusiasts from spotting hidden and creepy signs in popular Disney movies. While sometimes the message may be bizarre, other times the hidden message is a bit dark and twisted to be found in a kid's show. How can it be possible that a company with such a large production team could leave such dark messages behind in films, despite reviewing and editing? Could it be that the messages are placed with the purpose of subliminally controlling the younger generation? Through the years, these hidden signs and messages have sparked widespread discussion and speculation among Disney lovers. There is no denial that the world is filled with disgusting pedophiles who have been a danger to kids and have been pretty active ever since the rise of the internet and social media. These pedophiles use different signs and symbols to ask for or demand kids online. They use a triangular logo to express their attraction towards little boys and a heart-shaped symbol for little girls. Pedophiles use these logos to save themselves from trouble. These symbols were better understood with the Hillary Clinton leaked emails, in which there were explicit conversations of pedophiles regarding little children, but in code words, of course. Maybe the heart-shaped necklaces that kids who love Disney proudly wear are making them a part of a much darker and sinister reality that the government and media try to sweep under the rug. Disney has always been the subject for controversies and for many dark reasons. In 1992's popular animated movie Aladdin, fans noticed something strange. In a scene where Aladdin is trying to protect himself from a tiger, the genie says something really bizarre, too dark to be in a kid's movie. If you paid closer attention, you could hear the genie subtly say, "Good teenagers take off their clothes." In the original script, the genie was supposed to say, "Good kitty, take off and go." But if you pay closer attention to the phrase, the word kitty isn't mentioned anywhere. Instead, the word teenagers can be heard easily. Now, at that time, not a lot of people noticed this, but this hidden message got recognized when fans rewatched their favorite Disney movie, only to find a creepy hidden message. The message subliminally encourages young teenagers to take off their clothes and subtly drives their attention towards sexuality from a very young age. Talking about sexuality, it won't be fair if I don't mention Hercules and the masturbation joke made in the movie. In a scene, we can see that the characters are talking about Narcissus discovering himself, which is a reference to masturbation. See, these things are implying that Disney purposefully pits messages regarding sexuality against youngsters and encourages them to explore their bodies from a really young age. This is extremely dangerous, since it can encourage children to watch more explicit content, such as and get addicted. Now, this isn't the only time something mature has been subliminally placed into a kid's movie. Remember the classic 1994 Lion King? In a specific scene, there appear a bunch of stars on the screen, but what is strange is that the stars form the word before disappearing into the sky. Now, this could be seen on the VHS of the Lion King movie, which made people wonder why they felt the need to put such a mature word into a movie meant for little children. But it seems that the rabbit hole for dirty things is deeply rooted in Disney films, which we are only finding out now when we rewatch the stuff we used to consume when these movies came out. There have been instances where Disney has used adult imagery in its visuals, and the most popular yet disgusting example would be a cover for Mickey and Minnie Mouse. You can see that Minnie looks a bit strange and resembles a phallus. This is also not the first time they have done it, since the animators at Disney intentionally put bizarre things into movies. Remember the 1994 Jessica Rabbit movie? The movie also had a moment where animators intentionally put scenes of nudity. This happens when Jessica goes through an accident and has a brief malfunction while she falls out of a car, which causes the viewers to see her private parts for a split second. This malfunction was pretty obvious, and even got a little bit of backlash from the media. But why do the animators wait until they get backlash to fix the issues? Could it be that they intentionally put things like this in place to pollute the minds of young children? But behold, the number of times Disney has done it is going to surprise you. The 1977 animated movie The Rescuers shows a bizarre image of a topless woman in one of its shots. Around 38 minutes into the movie, the rescuers are riding around the city in an empty sardine trailer when, all of a sudden, a naked woman appears on screen for a split second. This wasn't noticed until fans rewatched the piece and slowed it down to find a topless woman. Disney got a lot of backlash because of this, which made the company address the situation. A Disney spokesperson claimed that the image wasn't edited by the animators, but was a result of the movie going through a post-production process, where someone must have messed it up. Even though Disney tried to clarify, people didn't buy it and claimed that this was a way for Disney to subliminally manipulate the younger audience. Now let's talk about the darker stuff other than sexual and explicit messages. It is not a myth that almost all of the content that we consume has some sort of Illuminati symbol or dark message embedded. Disney is no exception to this as well. From popular Hollywood movies to songs, symbols regarding the Illuminati are present, either disguised or clearly visible. Similarly, Disney has also been guilty of using Illuminati symbols in its cartoons. In Disney's DuckTales, when Scrooge goes to an eye specialist, a hidden sign can be read from the eye chart behind him. The dark message reads, "Ask about the Illuminati," which shows that the show was subliminally trying to inflict people's minds with the Illuminati. Disney is also believed to teach little kids how to cuss. In one of the Disney classics, Donald Duck is speculated to be cussing in a mumbling voice. Fans notice that in some scenes, the mumbling Donald Duck does is similar to cuss words. Many parents even complained that their children learned to say the F word from watching Donald Duck. This makes many people wonder, why does Disney do such notorious things when it comes to making kid-friendly content? And why does Disney seem to subliminally promote the narrative of sex and maturity? It seems that the subliminal efforts Disney has been making for years are finally working, as now Disney fearlessly promotes the LGBTQ+ agenda in its movies. With the 2022 movie Buzz Lightyear, it was obvious that Disney wanted to promote the LGBTQ+ agenda when they showed a gay couple kissing. Even Disney and Pixar added the trending LGBTQ agenda to their recent Toy Story movie. Toy Story is a must-watch for kids and even adults because of its nostalgia and fun story. But it seems that now Disney creators are using their most popular movie to spread the LGBTQ+ agenda into the minds of little kids. In the 2019 Toy Story, we can see a lesbian couple of color. This shows that movies are just pieces of propaganda and not wholesome stories anymore. Since Disney is also believed to be a part of the Illuminati, it won't be far-fetched to believe that it is indeed working on confusing the younger generation with sexuality. The Illuminati is an organization that aims to deceive humans, and it seems that their deception has been successful. Right now, there are more than 150 genders, and the younger generation is actively participating in the spread of LGBTQ+ in society. The LGBTQ+ community is all part of the Illuminati, which aims to destroy the traditional family system and make people confused about their morals. This way, when the Illuminati finally reveals its identity, people will accept it without even questioning it for a second. All of these signs of nudity point towards one thing, which is that Disney is notoriously using its platform to exploit the innocence of children and push them toward sex and nudity. By doing so, the children will be easily brainwashed into believing anything that the media feeds them while losing their morals. Not only Disney, but many other cartoons and TV shows have been rumored to have put LGBTQ+ and sexual messages in their content with the aim of mind control from a young age. Think about it. The kids who are exposed to subliminal sexual and explicit content may be directed to porn to watch more of it. And this is where the downfall of society may begin. Could it be that Disney is one of the many tools of the Illuminati aimed at controlling the world? Fast forward to today, and we now have addictive cartoons like CoComelon. Even the main theme is enough to excite kids. But what if this addition to cartoons is much darker and more impactful on their health? CoComelon has been criticized by many viewers for its fast-paced content. There is too much content, and all of it is extremely fast. Now here's where it negatively impacts the brains of little children. A child's brain in the first 5 years is just learning and adapting to the environment he is in. This is going to be his base for the rest of his life. Now here's how CoComelon can ruin it. CoComelon is so stimulating that it becomes the reason for dopamine release in kids. Whenever they tune into this, they get excessive dopamine release, which becomes a drug that keeps them coming back for more. The most disturbing part of watching such fast-paced content is the fact that it can cause serious problems like ADHD. Since CoComelon's screen time is just 2 to 3 seconds, a child is unable to focus, and this will eventually cause the child to lose attention in anything they do and watch. Not to mention that the excessiveness of such cartoons also makes children more aggressive. The content we watch is heavily controlled by the media, and could it be that Disney is part of an organization whose aims are a danger to little children? If you like today's content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Do you think that Disney intentionally manipulates the minds of the younger generation with subliminal messages? Let us know in the comments below.